Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Desert Blues 2.
It's
been a
about
couple of
darn time.
It has been a hot minute since we have been here due to stuff and real-world shenanigans. Boo. Many, many boos. But
And your potato. Don't forget your potato.
Yes.
Potato?
Potato.
Computer.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Coal-fired potato that is my computer, because God knows what it decides to do on Thursday sometimes. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to work.
Oh, you want to fucking do things? Think again, motherfucker.
It went to the Computers Union.
But we are back. So, recap what happened last session. Everyone woke up in town, and it was the third and final day of the celebration. This is a more chilled out affair. There are still a few games around. Bray set up her arm wrestling thing again for the day to try and earn some money, and you actually did pretty fucking well.
I'm not people up, man.
Yeah. On the last day, you beat pretty much fucking everyone. You even beat one of the one of the guards, and you won a whole ton of money because you beat the half orc.
Yes.
And make a shit ton of money. After you won, you were pulled aside by the guards, and there was a bit of a to-do with the guards, and Mr. Tao had the bright idea of using his racial abilities to turn himself into a snake and basically follow along and ascertain that you are there under duress. That everything in the carnival is not happy fun times.
Blink twice if you need help.
Yes.
Blink.
Yes. And then Mr. Yotal did very well on his role, so I wasn't able to steal his armor because it was just brilliant.
Nah.
After everything settled down, we got into the night, and there was like a big town dance that happened. There was a Vox, I believe you danced with the Sultan's son because it was adorable.
Yeah.
Mr. Amir, because Tom was out last time, I had Mr. Amir do some things, some roles. You have been schmoozing with the other nobles, and you've not. It's not like you've been like signing contracts and doing deals, but you're like greasing the wheels a little bit. You're picking up some gossip here and there. You're like. Because you are the more silver-tongued of your family, you are, just like basically talking your family up, trying to like put yourselves in a better position than you are. Before the main dance begins in the evening, you are sat at a table chilling with some wine. You got like a big old jug of wine, you're sipping from it, and you have noticed at the corner of your eye that the Sultan's oldest daughter is almost like fighting off suitors to the point where her bodyguards have to like almost get involved and push them back a little bit, and she just basically appears at your table, and you two strike up a conversation. And
I think that's how it works, lads. Don't appear interested.
Yeah, something happens during
the
that
secret to
conversation
success is never go for the prettiest one. Start with the homely girl on the left.
As you're talking to her,
That's still
her guards, like her guards suddenly appear at your shoulder, and you're like the two of you are having a really good conversation. She's laughing, you're hitting it off. You turn around to her guards, you make a joke that absolutely falls fucking flat. It does not hit in any way. Luckily, she finds it funny that you basically turned around and tried to be all chummy to her bodyguards, and her bodyguard is a hair's breadth from going, would it cost my job to kill this noble?
Basically, you just trying to be a gentle ribbing, and it just lands awkwardly. Turn around and just say, ooh, tough crowd, and she finds it hilarious.
Yeah, and
this one doesn't like me. I can't imagine why.
And much to the chagrin and annoyance of every other young noble there, she asks you to dance.
Hey, he's got the riz.
You have a dance with the Sultan's oldest daughter. And bear in mind, she's pretty much next in line on the throne, so having a dance with her on a pivotal day put you in pretty good fucking standing politically.
He's showing her why they call him the Fresh Prince.
Yes. As you're dancing, you do notice that it gets to the point where she starts leading. She is definitely leading. You are the one following in this dance. And
You're
there's
just
Oh
a-
my.
You're just along for the ride.
yeah.
Oh
There's
yeah, I am.
And as everything winds down towards the evening, she thanks you for the dance, and she takes her leave. But as she walks away, she kind of she looks.
Does she
past
throw
her
me a look over the
bodyguards.
shoulder? The sly. Does she throw me the
Thinking
sly
man.
look over her shoulder?
She does, and she turns to one of her bodyguards, and she kind of gives him a nod. The bodyguard just kind of looks at you, her, you, her again, and you can just hear on the edge of your hearing, really, him?
Really, him? Yes,
Right,
him.
fine. He reaches into a pouch and pulls out a like an oversized coin and just like flicks it at you. You snatch it out of the air quite deftly, and you notice
course,
that it's a token that you know of that's handed out to basically nobles of favor in the soul.
I've received a token of favor.
You've received a
Ooh.
token of favor. These tokens can be used to basically enter the palace without having to go through all the rigmarole of going through the guards.
So I don't even need my birth certificate anymore.
No, you are now known, and this is basically an invitation to come and see her when
In
you
the private
like.
chambers.
So basically, I'm just going to gather these things. Basically, when I have to go somewhere, it's just like, look, the thumbprint of His Grace, the royal token, the token of favor from the royal family, my birth certificate, and you know what? Here, slap. There's my dick. I trust that's enough authenticity for you.
And then he's gonna be like, "Can you hit?" And wait until you see my magic hand.
And it's
It's
my
ba-
dick.
yeah, it's basically
I
just
hope you've got
drop,
a
Authenticity, authenticity, authenticity. Is that good enough for you?
I'd show you my
Yes.
gigantic balls, but I don't think your table's strong enough.
You might want to duck because I'm
Or
about
leave
to
an
turn left and
imprint.
I don't want to smack you with my dick.
All right, Vegeta. Jesus.
Yeah, but all this happens. Everyone goes away. You are on your own for the moment. And who was it that went and snatched you? I think it was. Was it the sergeant that came back and
I think
got him?
I think it was Valence. Yeah.
Yeah. As you're standing there with this coin in your hand, thinking, it's like, hell yeah.
Basically,
I
just
am
throwing
in the
smug looks
money.
at every suitor that's just glowering at me. It's just like, yeah, lads,
Fresh-
that's how it's
Nah,
done.
nah, nah, nah.
You feel a hand on your elbow, and it is Sergeant Valence, and he has something to tell you.
Love you.
Just like, who's man? Oh, Sergeant, hi. How's it going? How is your evening? Mine's going very well. I can't wait to tell you all about it.
I can't remember what I said last time, but it was something along the lines of "Shit's going down. Come with us."
Yes. As you are led out, Amir, Mr. Valence, he brings you up to
Basically,
speed on what is happening.
There's a flourish as I throw I've got some cape or those shawls or whatever. I throw it over my shoulder. Regard everyone as it's just with the horsey look. Say, well, duty calls. I'll leave you to your party, boys.
I love that Amir thinks he's just hot shit right now.
It's great.
I did
it's
just
great.
dance with the heir to the throne. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just call me Meghan Markle. I'm getting into the royal family.
Jesus Christ.
So as you're walking along,
You
Valence
got-
brings you up to speed. Basically, what has happened during
British
the
joke for
previous
everyone
day,
there.
while you have been busy, what has happened is the others have been investigating the carnival, and particularly what's been happening around Bray, because some things have happened over the last couple of days where everyone's gone a bit suspicious that things aren't quite right. Mr. Yotao has managed to ascertain that the heavies were leaning on Bray, and from the looks of it, it might be she's in this situation not under her own duress, which obviously you know quite a bit about, like slavery and stuff like that, and how crafty slavers have had to be. So it's not without the realm of possibility that she could be enslaved at this point. And the rest of them are just outside the main gates on the west side of the city.
My departing words to your tower was, bring me my axe.
Yes. So you are making your way there. Let's whack you over with everyone else. Bray, you have been brought back as everyone's I'm going to say everyone's just gathering up, bringing Amir up to speed, and this will be an opportunity for you guys to come up with a game plan while I do something with Bray. So, Mr.
Yeah.
Bray, You,
Miss Bray.
Miss Bray, my apologies.
right.
You are kind of led back into the camp. Like all your winnings are like quite swiftly taken away from you. You know how this works. You know, you get
Yeah.
within the confines of the carnival, just like all your stuff's taken away.
Mhm.
You are, however, led to the ringmaster.
Is it Amir that has my like winnings from like the bow and that?
I believe so. Yeah.
I believe he
Yeah.
does. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
you
okay,
were
cool.
allowed to keep a little bit so that it wouldn't look suspicious, but all
Yeah,
your
yeah.
all your major takes are like taken away from you straight away.
Yeah, because I was I think I put the bow in his bag and I think
Yeah.
one of the dagger, that was it.
You are led to the ringmaster. As you go in, you're expecting to see the twirly mustachioed foppish dandy that you're used to seeing.
Yeah.
You notice that it strikes you that he seems a bit out of sorts. Like the mustache isn't quite as curly. He seems to be sweating quite a bit, and he seems to be a bit nervous. And
Right.
he kind of spots you coming in and is like, "Why have you brought her to me? Why is she here? She doesn't need to be here right now. She did well. Take her back to the cage. We have things to do tonight." "Oh, but boss, she did well and she came back. We got procedure to do, sir." It's like, just Jeffrey, for the love of all that is holy, for every star in the sky, I would ask
it was
you
Jeffrey
for
that
a
was dead.
single second to have a original thought in your head and maybe realize that tonight I have things to do and I cannot be bothered with all the minutiae of everything we do tonight. Please, Jeffrey.
I thought
I
Jeffrey was the
implore
one
you.
that died, by the way.
No, that was Jeff. This is Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Different.
Right,
Oh, for
right.
fuck's sake!
It's different.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Jeff Ards
Jafar.
Jeff,
and not
Jeff
Jeff
Lovey.
Ford.
Oh,
Yes.
Jeff Papa.
Jeff. He goes, okay, sir. Well, here's our winnings. Just put it on the table, Jeffrey, please." And he walks forward, like kind of dumps it on the table, and like walks you out.
Mhm.
Are you going to be given how this guy looks? Would you like the
Yeah.
opportunity to look for anything out of place?
Yes.
Make a perception check for me.
All right.
Your axe has been sold.
I will go ape shit. Where is it? Oh yeah.
On your character sheet somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. It just seems to always vanish when I need it the most. Perception. Oh, there it is.
Well, you don't see anything out of
Yeah.
place.
Say, you see,
like,
fuck all.
but it's difficult to tell because it's at the end of like a big a big score. So there's just tons of fucking shit everywhere, like stuff
Yeah.
that has been bought for the carnival,
And
stuff that
I
ringleaders
kind
bought.
of know whereabouts it is, but not
Yeah.
exactly.
The only thing you do feel as you go to step out of the tent, well, as you're led out of the tent, you're probably like hovering along. You
Yeah.
do get a sense of like a brief chill goes through. you.
Ooh. Cold night.
And you are led back to your cage, and everything settles down for the night. Everything seems to be going perfectly normal.
Yep.
Smash cut back to everyone else, coming up with your great escape-esque type thing.
I'll start bouncing like a baseball off the wall of the cage or something like that. Yeah.
Like you in a rubber room.
Well, like in the Great Escape when he's in the prison, like bit where he's like bouncing the ball, like,
Yeah.
and catching it. Yeah.
Okay, so
We heard you.
Just checking.
as all of you are as the rest of you are coming up with your plan, I need Mr. Yotao
Mm-hmm.
and I need Mr. Valence to make con saves.
Oh.
Why have I got Michael's not here at the moment?
Oh no. Oh, nice one.
I'm
Let's have a
feeling
look.
fine.
I feel
Um,
bad.
Mr. Valence, the sort of lethargic feeling you've been experiencing throughout the day, it's started to progress a little bit. Like, it's gone from the fact that you were just like feeling a little bit under the weather to like maybe you might have caught something. It's like you're starting like even in like now it's the desert. Like now this is the desert. It's a cool night. You are now starting to like sweat a little bit. Like you know your hand starts to tremor a little bit. It's like you've suddenly come down with a very mild fever.
Oh, every time I eat kebab meat, I get food poisoning.
Mr. Yotal, something very interesting happens with you. You become immediately aware that there's a poison in your system.
Oh,
no.
shit.
You don't know where it's come from. You don't know what poison it is, but you know that you have a poison that's just in the stage of like filtering out through your system.
Yeah, that'll be the meat. That'll be the immunity.
Yes.
Well, must be something I drank, all right. Bugger, my voice has changed. Hang on.
The poison is affecting you more.
I think it's affecting me.
Well, it looks like there's... Anybody else have that feeling that you've eaten something you shouldn't have?
Dull face.
Yes.
I thought so. Okay.
Okay. So what are we doing? What's everyone getting on to? This is all down to you now. I've done my introductions. I've set the stage. What are you doing?
Well, I think we should head to the carnival.
I wanna. I'm gonna go punch that ringmaster in the. Actually, no, I'm not gonna punch him. I'm gonna headbutt him right in the face.
I mean, let's hold off.
Not yet,
don't
we're
wanna
not
rush
there.
in.
But I want to headbutt him.
I mean, we know that slavery is illegal, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, very
And-
illegal. Very, very, very.
And we know that he's a slave.
She's a slave.
She's a slave, sorry.
Yes.
So we know that. We just go up and say, "Oi, you got slaves." Don't do that.
Naughty.
You naughty, naughty man.
All right. Should we make this very official? We could get a few guards and some other official types and just broadcast his shame to the entire festival and be like, "Behold, a slaver in this day and age. For shame, sir."
But that takes time. I want to go headbutt.
And I'm just going to ignore him and just...
Observed as this satyr headbutts
I'm
him
fo- I'm
repeatedly
fo- I'm
in the
fo-
genitals.
I'm following Yoto. We're just like bite.
They can thwart me.
We hear the sergeant just go, just sort of fade off in the distance as he's talking.
So, no, as
Don't
they
we
walk
wait
off,
this
they
up
just,
this
and
way,
they're
okay,
just
right,
kind
right.
of stop. Just basically, it's just like, fine, Sergeant, shall we?
Yes, I mean,
They're doing this
You're
elaborate
a
pun. They're just
noble.
like, wait, there's two of them missing.
you're a noble.
You see,
I
guys,
know
Sergeant,
what
we
to
must
do.
away.
We have some kind of sway with the law. You know, we might be able to tell them what to do.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
And this lady's got horns, and that man is a big guy in armor. So, you know.
All right.
Right. So are we just rocking up to the carnival then? Are we?
We are rocking up to the carnival. Fuck it.
Yes.
As you come up to the carnival, you notice that it's all fairly quiet. You notice a few if you guys have like been up to the carnival a couple of times before, there's probably some like stuff that's happened in the last couple of days that has brought you in that direction. A lot of the like the coverings have been taken down, although if they've done like a preamble, like pulling a few bits down to get ready to break camp tomorrow. But everything seems calm. There's two people on guard duty. There's that guy. There's that guy. There's two big meathead looking guys that look like they've been stamped out of a mold in henchmaninc.com. Just bam.
Out of
There
my
we go.
way. I'm
Bam, just
Medieval henchmen.
Would
Yes.
anyone mind if I talk to them?
Yeah, you can talk to them. They do stiffen a little bit at your approach, but they just kind of glance at each other like, "Fuck, tourists.
I'm gonna try and put under my best sort of like intimidate sort of thing. Go,
He is technically
Bring your
like
leader
some
out
kind
now.
of guard, isn't he?
bring your leader out.
Make a
Can I back him
intimidation
up?
check. If everyone's gonna help, he can have an advantage on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, advantage.
I'm going to stand there looking imposing as fuck. I am nobility.
Roll that again.
Oh, okay. Then.
14 is enough. They just kind of like they see your group approaching. It's like, oh, it's just one of them. Oh, there's okay. Oh shit.
Oh, fuck, that's a noble.
It's like, oh, there's a noble.
That woman's got very big horns.
and not
And
only is there a
that's,
noble,
that's
there's,
Sergeant Arms.
there's an actual legit cop with them. It's like, fuck. No, what you guys want? You want the boss man?
Yes.
Stop asking questions, underlings, and bring us to the ringmaster.
Chop, chop.
You go get ringmaster. Well, I'll go get him. You go get him. I don't want to go get him.
Sergeant, why is this man still talking?
Either go
I
get.
don't know.
You've got two options. Either you go get him, or we'll go find him.
You're right.
Yes. No monkeys. Organ grinder, please.
They go, oh, all right, hang on. They turn around and you can just see them go.
Sergeant, they're taking too long.
Okay, fine, I'll go, please.
I was gonna say, Vox. If they're taking a long Vox, well, I'm gonna start counting.
Yeah, one of them
Mississippi.
turns and just sets off like a brisk walk throughout the camp.
I'll turn to the other one and go, you might want to go for a long walk.
With respect, you don't know my boss.
With respect, you have no respect, sir. Stop addressing your betters. Look down at the floor.
You don't get out much, do you, mate?
Okay.
I would say you don't get out so much. Clearly, you don't know who I am.
Can I headbutt this one?
Oh.
Can I headbutt this one?
My friend
Fox,
was a
headbutt him.
Fox, headbutt him.
I mean, she's gonna gladly do it. So.
All right,
Fox is addressing me, and I don't care for it.
make an
I
attack
did
roll then.
say
Why
go
not? Yeah.
for a walk. I did send you.
Yeah, I can just see it. Just Tom's just like, did fucking warn you.
Make him
which-
look down
which-
because he won't do it of his own accord.
Which
Fox, if he will not look away, you will make it.
do your ram attack. Do your ram attack. I imagine you're probably getting a bit of a run up on it. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's tasty.
I'm sorry. Did you need that face? 'Cause it's missing now.
Yeah, you just take like a run up at him, like
Against the one.
you do
The
hit
running
him,
nuts.
and you sort of like bounce off him a little bit, but he just kind of rock like, ow, that was rude.
You were told.
Fox,
Next-
you're showing us up.
Next time it's gonna be in the balls. Now get fucking moving.
I'm just doing my fucking job.
Yeah, we'll undo your fucking job and piss off.
Not like you've got a collar on you.
I'm just going to be nice and go hand him a copper coin and go to that
A
park.
copper coin, sir. No. If we're doing this properly, pull out two silvers, and just like, look. 2 silvers. Take a long
As soon
walk.
as like the instant you hand them out, they like disappear quicker than you hand them out. It's just like, oh well.
Just love that. I'm going to pull out a
What's
copper.
the
A copper, sir. No, we have dignity. Here, 2 silver. Get out.
I've seen the healthcare
I'll
system.
pay you
and
2
you're gonna
thin
be
silver
healing
pieces
after
to get the fuck out my sight.
Much obliged, your lordship. I'll leave you to it, and I'll get scarce. He kind of like touches his hand to his forelock, and you notice he actually drops his like kind of a pole arm he was holding. He just fucking jogs away.
They're just
He
like,
gets,
bye.
Like as he gets about 20 feet away from you, he starts running. It's like,
Fox, I believe you dropped. This place is looking untidy. Can you pick up that pole arm, please? We might need it.
You fucking pick it up.
We're doing a thing here, Fox. Help me out here.
Fine.
Thank you.
It's a good thing he didn't talk to you like that.
Right,
Right, so I'm going to stand here, looking at my fingers, tapping my foot impatiently, making a show of just like, why is he taking so long?
Woe is me.
like after
Do I-
about a minute passes, the other guard
Do I
comes
hear
back.
anything?
Not really from where you are. Like again, there's still activity going on in the carnival, so
Yeah.
you're just hearing voices at the moment.
Right.
Like-
It's all muffled.
Yeah. like again, when you are put in your cage, like a very large, like thick blanket is always chucked over the top, so all sound is kind of muffled anyway.
Yeah.
So back to the others.
Yep.
The other guard has come back, and following behind him is a dude you've only really seen from a distance, as he's been during the processions, but he's minus his top hat now. But you see, just very well dressed, very.
You lost a
clean-
foot of height, sir.
Good. Well, I was not expecting visitors, especially ones of your caliber, my good sir. Please tell me, what brings you here in the dead of night after such activities, and bringing
Maybe
such
you work the
esteemed
shop.
members of the law with you as well?
Yes.
Oh, and a member of the Church of Niath. How are you, sir? Taking care
Sergeant,
of the
he's
old
talking too
cultists.
much.
Hold on. Excuse me. Is this your carnival, sir?
For my many sins, yes, I am the purveyor of this here carnival of delights. Yes.
Many sins. Interesting turn of
Hmm.
phrase.
I see. You have a Bray man folder working here?
Bray man folder.
Small fairy creature.
Yes, the small fairy. Yes, you did very well yesterday with her arm wrestling, I believe. She always gets the money out of those people that think just because she's very small doesn't mean she can't fold them in half and throw them over a bridge.
Can I
I'm
ask
just
you a
looking at
question,
Vox
please,
right
sir?
now, and I think we're sharing a look of just like this is taking a little too long.
Do you
I'm like-
know the penalty for slave trading and owning slaves in this country, sir?
He furrows his brow and goes, well, of course I do. Slavery is most frowned upon here. I wouldn't dare. Wait,
Yes.
wait. Is there slavers here?
I'm just looking at him.
I think, yeah, no,
I'm just
Amir and
looking
Vox
like,
are just looking
yeah,
at him.
I'm just looking at like Emil like now.
He's holding up a finger, just like in a moment.
Would you mind bringing the young lady out to us? We'd like a word with the both of you.
I will do you one better. We will have a nice conversation. I'll tell you what. All of you come in. Come. He turns around and starts walking away.
Now?
Like kind of, as you
don't
guys are
trust this.
walking, it's like I find it most uncertain, and you notice that he's like kind of gesturing to people and like motioning at like people like it looks like dismissive hand signals, and he's leading you towards a small tent. Just in here, my good people. I will bring
Can
her
I-
straight to you, and we can get on with all this foolishness and have a nice sleep. You have a long journey back to the city tomorrow, after all.
Could I roll an insight on those hand gestures, please?
Yeah,
Of course you can.
same.
I would like to attempt, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get anything for that.
Mm,
Oh, not
20
great.
today.
Yeah.
So me and the sergeant just look at arms, just like this seems a bit dodge, but okay.
Mr. Valance, you can't quite pick it out, but there is something a little off about the hand gestures. Like it's not just a dismissive; it's a dismissive with extra finger movements. Mr. Amir, the guy's just waving his hands in the air. You have no idea.
I got the same role as he did.
You have the
Yeah,
same role, but you
he's
do not
more
have the
important.
same knowledge.
Okay, fair enough.
You wouldn't be able to interpret it the same way he can. Vox,
Yeah.
yeah, this guy's just fucking making weird hand gestures all over the place. It's like this guy's doing something really fucking weird.
Am I
Yeah,
able?
I might-
Am I able to like lean into like whisper to one of the to someone or all of them, without the
Yeah,
ringmaster
yeah,
hearing?
you are basically following him in like a group, so you can like lean into each other.
Yeah, I'll do that. Then it'd be like those hand signals aren't just dismissive.
Be aware, guys. Be aware.
That's not normal
Something-
hand gestures, is it?
No.
Do circus people really use that many fingers? It's weird.
Ready to fight, guys.
They normally have that many things at all. Never mind, use that many
Certainly not the lion tamers.
I'm gonna tap the ringmaster on his shoulder.
Okay. He doesn't stop walking. He just glances over his shoulder and goes, "Ah, yes, Mr. Paladin. What can I do for you, my dear?"
I seem to be having a bit of trouble. Do you have somewhere private I could sort of do business?
Beg your pardon.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yes.
I'm not sure where we're going with this.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we're going.
I think I know
You're not
what.
part of this, Bray.
I think I know what Yotal's doing.
He wants to change into something less comfortable.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Wait, no. Emil wouldn't know about this. No, he's just like, oh, weird.
He's probably
I don't know what
looking
you're
for
doing.
my axe.
I'm the only one that knows he's a snack.
Yeah.
So I'll be like I think I know what he's gonna do.
So, does he tell me somewhere more comfortable I can go and do my business?
Snack business.
Snack a snack.
Chris, have we lost you?
We've broke
You there,
him.
Chris?
We've lost the DM.
He's gone.
Okay, I'm back. I think.
No.
Yay!
Yeah.
Right, where do we get to?
Yeah, the paladin wants to go off and do some super sneaky, snaky business.
He's
asked for a private room.
Ah, well,
Do his
do
business.
not worry. Do not worry, my friend. I know you priestly types need your privacy in your business. In fact, we are right at the place that I'm leading you to. Here we go. And he gestures you to like a large tent painted all kind of garish carnival colours. He gestures you
Ugh.
inside, and inside
That's
there
tacky.
is a table, some chairs, like enough for you and like 3 or 4 other people. A plank across a couple of barrels that holds like a jug, presumably water in, a few mugs, and like a face washing bowl. It looks like a very basic like amenities tent, like a rest area. And he goes, if you wish a bit more privacy through the back flap there's a little small place to do
Back
your
flap.
ablutions, as it were.
Thank you. That is much appreciated.
He goes, well, if you'll excuse me, I will go fetch Miss Bray, and I will be right back.
I'll
He-
go behind the flap.
He steps out of the tent and walks out. You go into the back of the tent. What is everyone else doing?
I really want to follow him, but I think that'll be suspicious.
Yeah, that would really be sus. I don't think we can pull that off. Sergeant, are we just waiting?
Valence is feeling sick, so he probably will actually take a glass of water.
Would we notice he's not feeling good?
I mean, if you want to take that time to like study him, then like he does look a little bit out of sorts.
Like a bit off color
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Green around the gills.
Yeah, well, I'll probably look at him and like see him just like, are you alright?
I'm probably just a bit bad kebab belly. I haven't got a clue, but I'll be fine. Don't you worry.
Right, well, if you're feeling a bit off, maybe me and Amir should stand towards the entrance of the tent just in case.
I'll be fine. Just let
There's-
me have a glass of water and I'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I guess we're just waiting.
Mr. Yotal,
Mm-hmm.
I gather you're trying to do the snaky shape-shifty thing.
Yes.
Excellent. Are you going to attempt to hide your armor at all? Or are you just going to just disrobe and then just like snake form?
Is there anywhere to hide my armor?
I mean, not really. You've basically gone into like a latrine cubicle, pretty much.
Then I shall just disrobe and turn into a large constrictor
Oh
and,
my.
and slither out.
You're going to go
my.
out like through the area where everyone else is, or just underneath the flap of the tent and then outwards.
Oh, out the flap of the tent and outwards.
Mhm.
I'm
So-
gonna look around as a sneaky snake.
You go out. What is your passive perception?
As a snake.
I'm not going to use your snake. I'm going to use like because I don't like the idea of using mental stats for like when you are a snake.
Oh no, I'm pretty much just a snake. I just have a bit of control. Like I literally have to use the monster manual.
Doesn't matter. It's not going to be good enough anyway. As you slither out, you're like you kind of like raise up your head, like just like tongue in the air, scent the air, get your bearings. A gauntleted hand immediately grabs you by the neck, and you are thrown into a bag, and the bag is sealed.
What, me?
No,
No.
Mr. Yotal.
Oh.
You are now in a bag. You feel yourself carried for several feet, and then you are like thrown into something, and you hear the sound of like a
Uh-oh.
You, my friend, have been locked in a box. Everyone else inside the tent.
Wow.
This is wow, that is just so rude.
I need
So rude.
everyone to make con saves. Mr. Valence, you need to do it at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Sorry, make what rolls?
Con save.
Con save.
Okay.
Oh
That'll
no.
be a 3. Good old fashioned 3.
Oh no.
Oh, I have a bad feeling.
Oh.
Oh god.
Okay. As you hear, like just the clunk of like armor being disrobed, and then it's like as a snake slithers out. The rest of you are going to stand in there, wait for the guy to come back. 2 flaps on the side of the tent flop backwards, like to like open air, and on both sides, 2 small cylindrical devices are tossed inwards, and then a rope is pulled, and the flaps instantly come back up. They go. A awful smelling gas fills the tent.
I knew this was a terrible
Mr.
idea.
Valence, you
Should've.
stand up and take a bit too deep of a breath, and you immediately pass out.
Good night.
Miss Vox Parabrace,
Yeah.
you take a good lungful of the stuff, and your head starts to swim, your stomach starts to churn, your lungs feel like they're starting to constrict, but you just about manage to keep yourself awake. It feels like you're about to fall over. You are keeping yourself awake through sheer stubbornness at the moment.
That's me.
Mr. Amir, somehow you are like, I'm going to count that 20. You are still awake somehow. Like I don't know, maybe you grab,
Do you have any idea what kind of fumes I have willingly enveloped?
like you've grabbed your cake and like your cape and just wrapped it around your face quickly, and you're still awake. And you're one of the people at the door, were you not? After about 10 seconds, a large form just parts the curtain, and you see a large cloaked form walk in.
It's Clive.
It kind of turns, and it. Bear in mind, the tent is still full of this gas. This, whoever this is, shows no discomfort whatsoever, and its head slowly tilts down. So the sergeant looks at Vox and turns to look at you. And I'm going to make an attack roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you don't see the blow coming. For 1 minute, you're looking at this huge cloaked figure that's a good 2 feet taller than you are. The next thing you'll know, you are unconscious. What Fox sees is this thing lash out lightning fast and just crack Amir in the side of the head with a fist. And just
Ow.
lays him the fuck out.
Fuck.
And then it slowly walks towards you. Going to make an action.
I'm gonna...
Do I make an action?
You're unconscious.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
unconscious. Sorry.
Oh, you're unconscious, Mr.
You got punched
Sorry, I
in the
missed that.
face. Can I try and attack?
I mean, yeah, sure.
I don't know if that's a good idea now. Hang on, because I don't know what any of my fucking shit does.
I don't know what weapons you have. This is the first time we're doing combat.
I don't know, I was gonna use magic. I'm not gonna fuck around with a weapon.
All right. So you got poison spray. You've got thunder wave at the moment.
What does thunder wave do? Where's this?
Thunder wave would be a dangerous thing to do in an enclosed environment, but
Right,
you can
okay.
still do it.
No, I'm not stupid enough to do that then.
Because I will say in the tent that you are in, you would hit Amir with that as well, and he is unconscious, so he'd take like double damage.
Yeah, I'd
I would not advise that.
How does poison spray work? Does it come out of my staff or hand or what? How does that work?
That's entirely up to you. How would you like it to manifest?
Out my
You'd
hand,
like,
that'd be cool.
Just thrust out a hand, and just poison.
Yeah, so I'll essentially, because I know I'm not going to be like feel strong enough to kind of at this point just like give a good swing or a headbutt, like swing my staff or anything. So I'm just going to point my hand to him and just use poison spray.
Okay, go for it. Just click your poison spray, and I need to pass a DC 13, I believe.
Yeah.
You thrust out your hand, poison sprays out your hand. You hit him like dead in the face, and
I'm waiting for the butt.
it almost walks into the spray. As the spell fades, it simply raises a hand, and like the sleeve falls back from the hand, and you notice that the hand looks humanoid, but it's covered in like segmented black armor that seems to have melded with the very flesh of the hand, and it simply just wipes what, like, the hand disappears into the hood to like wipe what would have been its face, where you just hear like almost like the sound of wet flesh on glass
Yeah.
as it wipes away under the hood. And as it gets face to face with you, it just simply reaches out a finger, places it on your forehead, and you hear a voice near to your thoughts.
Oh, you get the sleep treatment.
But I'm not sleepy.
I don't wanna.
I get decked.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You just instantly fall unconscious, and as the last
Fucking
of your
wonderful.
consciousness slips away, you just
Can I, as I'm slipping into unconscious, can I tell him to go fuck himself?
Oh, fuck
No.
yourself.
Oh, please.
It's like Constantine going.
Spirit, you shall be fun.
Oh god.
all of you are now either unconscious and one of you is captured.
Why did this happen?
Excuse me.
Bray, you have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. I don't know.
You settle into what is your usual night, but you do start to hear
Wait a minute, we're smarter than this.
you do start to hear some odd things around the camp, Bray. Like you're used to the sounds of like people settling down, maybe some shenanigans going on, maybe some people getting into a drunken fight. That's not that difficult to assume that that's what's happening. But you get the brief sounds of fighting around you. It's like just off in the distance, like it sounds like someone's having like a very brief scrap, and then it ends abruptly. And you start to smell smoke.
Oh god.
Cutting back to everyone else. All of you are awake in various states of disrepair. You were all been stripped of your equipment. You are in a very dark tent.
Do I still have my ring?
You do not have your ring.
What, they've taken my fucking jewelry?
Yeah, you've been stripped of all your jewelry. You've been
Hey,
stripped of.
they
You've
are
been stripped
slaves,
of.
they'll take whatever.
You've been stripped of everything but your underclothes at this point.
Tell
Jokes,
me they didn't take my owl candle.
My owl candle.
jokes on
My
them.
sandwich.
Jokes on them. They can't take my magic,
Where
motherfuckers.
are my flapjacks?
Mr. Yotal, you were the only one that remained conscious throughout the entire thing. So you are still in a bag. You're still in your snake form at the moment, but it's been a couple of hours since this has happened. You've just heard the snoring of your companions. Now they're starting to come to. Mr. Phalens, you feel fucking awful. Like this is you come to and realize that you coming to out of your unconsciousness was not the best thing that's ever happened to you, because you feel like you have the worst fever you've ever fucking experienced.
Oh.
Let's see, Mr. Amir, you wake up and just side of your head just fucking aches from where you were clocked, but you have all your faculties, but none of your equipment. Miss Vox, you come back, you're feeling a bit lethargic from having a massive sleep spell put on you, but you and Amir are currently the only ones in full possession of your faculties.
Right. Okay.
Oh, right.
I've got
Ah, gee.
The ringmaster. This
Who the
ringmaster.
fuck did that?
The ringmaster is so fucked.
Ah,
rushed about in the box.
where the fuck are my garments?
Well,
I swear to
obviously,
God, they better
they're
have-
fucking
Do you have
gone.
any idea how long it takes to fold those clothes? I
Amir,
don't know either. It
Amir,
probably took
Amir.
someone a very long time.
Am I next to him close enough so I can headbutt some sense into him?
Yes.
Can I, like, I want to
I am a-
headbutt him not to hurt him, just to be like the equivalent of getting slapped in the face to like stop someone from spiraling.
I
As
am
you
not
guys try
spiraling,
to
madam.
move,
I
you do
am very
notice,
outraged about the condition of my undergarments.
you do notice that you are bound hand and foot.
It's fine. I'm going to use my head.
Yeah, you can still move around, and you can move around enough to give him like a very tasty headbutt.
Yeah, well, I said I'm purposely not doing it to like hurt it, like do any damage. It's like maybe another time to worry about your fucking clothes. We're all tied up. Fucking Valence is in a fucking state. We don't know where Yotal is. Fucking focus.
I am plenty focused as it is.
Well, you can get more clothes. Stop fucking whinging.
It's not about getting more clothes. Those were very good clothes.
Well, you can buy more very good clothes, posh boy. Now focus.
The rich don't stay rich by spending money, yo.
Me. Right.
Oh, for fuck. Okay, fine. We're going to headbutt some serious people in a bit. Where the fuck is my ring? That's very important.
I guess they took it, which means we have to figure out how the fuck to get free so we can go and beat the shit out of them.
Yes,
Like,
right.
it just went, oh.
I am going to investigate.
Okay,
I'm going to look around and figure out what the fuck.
Yes, you are definitely bound.
do an investigation check then.
Oh, wait, shit. Investigation. Can I roll perception instead? I'm slightly higher in that.
Fine, roll perception.
Thank you. Fuck.
Can I as
No,
well?
I'm too indignant.
Can I as well?
Yes, I love the fact that Mir's just so seething with indignant, pompous rage.
My rage. The Tamarians. They took my sandwich.
Vox, you begin to take in more details of the area surrounding you. You can see a cage with a very familiar-looking snake in it. Just I imagine Yotel, like at this point, has managed to worm his head out of a bag, so you can just see like a snake head popping out of a bag. Like,
And I'll,
fuck out of this.
yeah, and I was gonna say I'll know it's Yotal because I've seen him in snake form before.
Yes, and it is in a locked cage though, and there's quite a substantial-looking padlock on it.
How big is the cage?
It's probably about 2 foot in diameter. Oh no! Oh no! Hang on. Thinking about how big a constrictor is, it'll probably have to be about 3 foot square, just to fit you. So it's quite a big cage.
If I transform back into a human, could I break it? Well,
One way to reveal the secret. Oh, by the way,
mean-
guys,
You could try. I would not personally advise it because you're in a cage made of metal.
I was gonna say if you can't break that, you're gonna be all sorts of fucked.
Yeah, a rapid transformation from an animal back to a human in a steel cage. I mean, you might survive. I'm not saying it's impossible, but
there's
That-
nothing saying I couldn't turn into a smaller snake, is there?
Oh,
I have to.
No, no,
I
you'd
have
have
to-
to revert back to human form and then become a different snake. I'm not going to
God
say
damn
you
it.
can transition between different snake forms.
God damn it.
Aw.
Because otherwise you could just transform to a fucking grass snake and just worm your way out. Right. Yes.
So
You've
can we move? Are we just bound? Like, are we bound? But we could still technically move around, kind of.
Yes. Yeah. just like your wrists are bound together in front of you, and your ankles are tied together.
So-
you can still like get up and move around.
Could I kind of shuffle over to the cage and like put my wrists up against the bars to kind of hint to like, can you bite through this, please?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna do that then.
I will attempt to bite through with my sneaky teeth.
Neck teeths.
I want from you, Mr. Yotal, a sleight of hand check because you're going to have to do this carefully so that you don't bite her.
Please
I'm a
don't bite.
constrictor, not poisonous.
Yeah, but if you bite her, it's still going to fucking hurt. You're
Sure.
a constrictor. That shit hurts.
I'm pretty sure he's fine with that.
He's got venom as well, hasn't he? Because he poisoned the other guy.
He has, but I'm going to say that when he's in a snake form, he has enough control that if he bites
Yeah.
someone, he doesn't necessarily just like baff right away. He can choose to control it. But as someone who has been bit by a constrictor, that shit still fucking hurts.
Oh yeah. That's gonna hurt.
Yep. With an 18, you manage to like get through a little bit of the rope, but it's going to take you like a bit of time to get all the way through it because it's quite a thick hempen rope.
All right.
So it's not just something you can snip right the way through. You're going to have to work at it a little bit.
I can't...
No.
Okay.
Yeah, as you're working on that, Amir, are you doing anything?
I mean, there's not, I'm trying to figure out what I can do. So we can't see anything of our possessions, can we?
No.
I might attempt. I mean, because I'm a slender lad, I might try and slip out of my wrists. Would that be acrobatics or probably would be acrobatics, wouldn't it? Like, or sleight of hand. What would it be?
Well, you're trying to like worm the. It's like worm your wrist free.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could also picture him looking at Vox like, the fuck are you doing? That's a snake.
That's weird. I'm gonna
know. Yeah, but Amir doesn't know what the fuck you're doing. Like, he doesn't know Yotal can do that.
I mean, I know she's a druid, don't I?
I mean, not really. No, you've never really had a.
Yeah,
Okay,
we-
actually-
she's some weird nature.
Actually, I will tell you what. I'll tell you what. I will give you that because you guys have actually drank together quite a bit before. So I.
So she probably told me stories about how you know that one time I changed into a fucking badger and I broke into a farmer's house. I stole all his fucking bread. I'm very proud of it to this day. And I'm just sitting there going, "Fucking tell me a story, Vox."
Tell me yes.
Also, what you should probably check on balance as well.
I mean, there's not much I can do from over here. So yeah, sleight of hand or acrobatics. What am I doing?
Do sleight of hand.
Like-
No, you have been tied.
Ow! Ow!
You've been tied very securely. In fact, like,
Oh,
like, kinda-
Roseburn!
like, in fact, yeah, it's like, oh wow, I think I see a loose bit. You get a fingernail under there, and you twist this a little bit too hard, and you pull your fingernail off.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Really? That's fucking hard.
I broke a nail.
My fucking nail! Do you
Great.
have any idea how long it takes to manicure this shit?
Another fucking thing for him to whinge at.
I mean, you don't have to call me out like that, Jesus.
I mean, it's Vox. I mean, that's exactly what
This
she
is
would do.
going so well, guys.
I'm sorry, you're actively imprisoned before us. You cannot talk.
I mean, it's got a point.
I do, right?
Yep. Mr. Valence, are you going to be doing anything?
So Valence is feeling really bad, isn't he?
Yes.
Like sick to his stomach. Are we talking like one level of exhaustion shit?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good, cool. Because I'm down for that. So he's gonna be just he will probably just be sitting there, almost not sulking, but like really, really morosely, and he'll just be like, "Oh, what's the point? We're not gonna get out of here. Just and he's not worth talking to at the moment. He's basically
Well,
silently sulking.
I mean, if he would he have said that out loud?
He might have, yeah. If anyone talks to him or says something along the lines of like, "Come on, we're gonna get out of here. Come on, man."
Because I mean, if it's
Like,
if
whatever.
it's said that, Vox would just be like, I know you feel like shit, but don't you fucking start as well. We've got enough of them here.
Look, that guy.
Zane just starts laughing.
I'm assuming you would have described at some point what this creature that came in, because Valence didn't see him. He just dropped to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he'd be just like, that guy looks like he could take us all on at once. I don't see what we're gonna do.
So you're just gonna sit there and just let be killed?
Do they want to kill us?
Well,
What are we?
I can't imagine what they want to do to us is going to be a picnic.
Maybe we should wait until some guy comes in and says, "Har har har, we're gonna sell you into slavery," or "Har har har, we're gonna string you up at dawn," or "Har har har, here's 40 gold, be on your way."
I highly doubt it's going to be the latter.
We've decided to
Har
let
har har.
Hardy her.
after kidnapping and imprisoning and stealing all of your shit and tying you up, we've decided to let you go.
Can happen.
Oh yes,
I'm
that
not
last
generous.
little
Sorry, if that's
string
a
of hope.
mistake.
We thought you were the other party. No, you
Um,
get the magical items and the
I do
fairies.
apologize,
Should-
it's my mistake.
should Yotal roll again for try to get my wrists free?
Yes, he does need to do that.
You shut up. Sleight of hand.
Yeah. Yep, you're making good headway now. You've managed to to lever your way in.
Headway.
Like you reckon with just a little bit more time he can get your hands free.
To be fair, with a good strength check, you might be able to do it yourself.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. See if I can forcibly finish
for it.
the job.
Yeah, do your strength check.
Not that I'm the strongest person here, but she's also in a cage.
Just nat 20 holds out.
Strength. Where is it? There it is. No.
No, nothing doing. At this point, as you are making good headway, you do start to hear a conversation start happening outside. It's very muffled. You can't make it out, but it sounds like someone's trying to convince someone that they're taking over a guard shift for you guys.
Oh, that can't be good.
A little bit of time passes, and a large, heavily muscled man, bald head, scarred, scar down one side of his face, walks in,
Is this who I think it is?
and he kind of looks around at all of you, and then spots Valence and gasps and hands the face up. Oh, Valence! Valence! Oh my god! What's the matter? And he kind of runs over.
What's the matter?
Crouches down behind Valence and goes, Sergeant, are you okay?
I throw up on him.
I mean, if you're gonna ask a stupid question, you deserve to be thrown up on. To be honest.
The guy turns to look at you, and he gives you an expression you do not expect to be on the face of this guy, where it's just almost a rookie that's completely out of their depth.
Oh, great.
Do I know you?
The guy looks down at you and goes, "Oh, of course you know me, Sergeant. I said hello to you." Oh, the face. Right, sorry. All of you watch as this guy decreases in mass.
Hello, we hear you, Pete. Don't worry.
Yeah, we hear you.
What?
Hello.
You
Hello?
watch as this guy almost decreases in mass and his entire. Hello?
Cut
Hello?
out a bit there.
Okay.
What's
That's
that?
still here. Alright. You watch as this guy's entire body and face changes to that of a small female human.
Yeah. Shapeshifter.
Hi, Sarge.
Senna.
Hey, sir. Hi, Sarge. Yeah, a couple of the bodyguards saw you guys go out here and you haven't come back, so I was sent by the captain to come and see if you guys hadn't gotten yourselves into trouble. But
Well,
it seems trouble might have found you, sir, with great respect.
No fucking
What?
shit.
this is your first rookie lesson, Senna.
Yeah?
This is what happens when you talk to people without backup.
And she goes, oh, a lesson. You'd see her digging in a couple of pockets. She pulls out a notebook, flips it open, pulls out a pencil. Back up. Slaps it shut, puts it back in the pack. She's a fellow guardsman.
Oh.
All right, Senna, I'm gonna say something to you. And, you know, I like a thing like this, you know, chatty chat, but sometimes there are orders that have to be followed. Okay? What I'm
Okay.
going to give you is a direct order.
Yes, sir.
Get us the fuck out of here.
I was waiting for something like that.
She kind of stands up, like awful, and is like, "Yes, sir. I'll get you out of here." Turns around. How would I go about doing that?
I hold up my wrists, my bound wrists.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. You've got to pull out a knife to, like, you know, saw through the rope on your wrist and, like, kind of through your legs, and
Right.
turns to Amir, just kind of cuts him out as well. Goes to us and goes, "Oh, it appears you've already kind of done your wrist. Okay, I'll just finish that off for you." Cuts you out again.
Wait.
Jesus.
We need to save the snake.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, what's with the snake?
I don't know if Yoto want me to say. I'm just like we need to free the snake.
What's it to do with
Just-
Yotel? What's
just-
the snake to do with Yotel? Is it his pet snake?
Yes, that's it. Yes,
Where was he hiding it? No, don't answer that.
just just we need to get the snake out of the cage.
Okay. Senna,
Yes, boss.
does it look like her knife or whatever could like lever the lock on the cage or something like that?
Are you going to question her to open it?
I might ask her if she can.
She looks a little bit sheepish, and she goes, "Well, I might be able to, yeah, but it's not strictly within guidelines."
Oh my god.
Guidelines of what?
Well, guardsmen aren't supposed to pick locks.
We can do whatever we want when told to by duly constituted authority, which is me. Break the lock.
She sees them mull it over for him and goes, "That makes sense, I guess." She kind of shrugs and she kind of, like, you know, reaches into her pocket and pulls out like a very well maintained, like, lock picking kit. Just kind of lays it out and starts to work on the lock.
Well, she's full of surprises. Oh, I don't know if we should do this, but I have a lock picking kit.
I don't know if I should do this, but I'm very well prepared to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, just like after a few minutes of work and like a couple of like mumbled swears in a few different languages, the lock pops open. And she goes, "Well, your snake's free." And she quickly jumps back and like almost hide behind Valence. Like, "You can keep
That's-
them over there. I don't like snakes."
Can I sort of slither and slink around, onto Vox's back? Sort of like just
Well, that's up to
Hang
Box,
on it.
really. Yeah.
if Vox doesn't mind.
No, I don't care. I know it's you, so it doesn't bother me.
Mm.
Even if it wasn't you, it wouldn't bother her.
Is it having to share space with the mimic?
Yes.
That's a good point.
Well, no, wouldn't the mimic have been taken?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if I like that noise.
For the first time, you notice that your mimic is missing.
El
Uh-oh.
gasp.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
My baby!
Guys, okay. I know, like, I know what you're gonna say, Amir, but I need to find my shoulder pads.
As a fellow appreciator of fashion, I can only admire your commitment.
It's not about goddamn fashion.
It's shoulder pads, of course it is.
No. One of my shoulder pads is a mimic.
A mimic.
I beg your
A
pardon.
mimic. I've got a pet mimic. Deal with
This
it.
conversation. I'm just going to the toilet quickly. Carry on.
So,
Okay,
I've
lost
okay,
your-
we'll question this
lost
later.
your
Yeah,
mimic.
fine.
Right.
you
One
lost your mimic.
of the
Sounds like a
mimics.
euphemism.
The mimic
Just-
was one
no,
of my
I'm just
shoulder
saying, do you know
pads.
how difficult it is to find a lost mimic?
No, it always hides as one of my shoulder pads. My
I
shoulder-
So you
suppose
see
it
him
would-
near kind of frown. He opens his mouth as if to ask a question. and then closes it again, unsure what question he
One of the
wants to
heavies
ask.
goes to inspect a missing shoulder pad and sees it on the table. Oh.
Yeah,
This is Prop Hunt all over again.
all we hear is distant screaming like, that will be the mimic. My
How the fuck
baby!
is this table biting me?
Yatal just looks disapprovingly at Amir.
It's gonna be the fucking taco again when you
It's
find
the
it. Nick.
first time you've ever seen a snake look disapprovingly at you.
I can't be sure, but I feel like the snake is judging me.
That
No,
snake is giving you the eye.
The snake is very much judging
Not in
you.
a good way. Not in a good way.
Awful sassy for someone without limbs.
I'd probably,
Still got your bum hole.
I'd probably like whisper to Yoto like you should probably go get your armor if it's still there.
I hope so.
I am back.
Welcome back.
So, Chris, are we in the same room we originally got captured in?
You are in a different place.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right. So we don't know where. Yeah.
No.
So we could. Do we think that like Yotal and possibly his armor, would they still be in the toilet?
I mean, that's the last place they were seen.
Okay. So Vox, are we gonna get your shoulder? If we need to get your shoulder pads, they're probably with all our stuff. But we need
Yes.
to find that.
Should we send off your subordinate, I can't remember her name, to go and get more backup?
Good idea. Do that.
I mean, to be honest, I was lucky to get in here. If I try to sneak out again, I might get caught.
Okay.
Let them know there's slaves in there. Jesus, they'll
Right,
come raiding.
Okay. I mean, I was sent here to try and find out what happened to you. If we don't come back for a little while, maybe they'll send someone else.
Ah, good thinking.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
We could be dead by
I guess it's just us then. You know what? For a cop, you have really shitty attitude to life.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. As opposed to all those happy-go-lucky, optimistic police officers.
She's fucking happy-go-lucky.
Very
It's just
much a
like,
rookie.
it's just like, fuck.
Senna hasn't had the fucking hope but bashed out of her yet.
I envy your innocence.
Yeah. Your naivety.
What do you think we
is
should do,
charming.
Your Lordship?
Oh, goodness me. So he pauses for a second, tries to look stoic and methodical. It's just, we need to get our equipment, we need to find Bray, and we need to find the ringmaster, and
Am I axe?
thoroughly thrash him. And then present him to the authorities for arrest and fining and punishment.
Senna, when you were sneaking around the camp, did you by any chance hear any of the guards say, "Oh, take all their equipment to the tent over there," or anything like that?
I mean, not really. I was just focused on not getting caught, to be honest.
No. It's fine. It's fine. There was no. It was just a hope, a fool's hope.
Hold on. I'm going to check something real quick.
Okay.
Ooh.
We're Tom
I'm trying to-
shenanigans.
Would I be able to detect where my ring is? I'm just checking out the So basically, blah 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 sanctuary vessel. When you attack, okay, at first level, your patron gives you a magical vessel that grants you measure. The vessel's a tiny object. You can use a spellcasting focus. You decide what the object is. Tell me what it randomly is. Blah 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 blah. Bottled respite. Genie's wrath. I don't believe. Okay, well, I can resummon it if or recreate it if it's destroyed.
It's not destroyed.
No, I
Exists.
realised that. So I would be aware of its existence. Could I locate where it is?
I'm making an Arcana check.
Very well. Fuck's sake. Oh, okay, 12.
I'll be right back real quick.
It's not very far away from you. You get the sense that it, like, again, you are in a environment where you have no idea where north, south, east, and west are. It's not that far away from you. It's
Can I at least get a vague sense of which direction it is?
It's within 50 feet, and it's where do I have you? I have you guys there. It's south of you.
Okay, I'm gonna hold with a bit of theatric. I'm gonna hold my hands to my head and just go. I can sense where my fashion is. 50 feet to the south. Because I haven't quite told them what my patron is or what I can do, so I don't know how people feel about that.
Nah.
So it's
Uh,
just
do
as
you-
if saying I can sense my fashion that way.
Your
50 feet.
your lordship, or how would one address you actually, Tom?
I would, Your Grace, I
I'm
would
sure-
accept, or Your Lordship,
Okay,
Sire,
Your Grace,
Sir.
sire, whatever, sir. I'll just go with sir for now.
So,
Sir, do you you won like a magical item, didn't you? It was with our stuff.
I
was,
did.
yeah.
Yes, it was the amulet of eternal feasting, or something to that effect.
hmm
As it happens, and Valence will do something as well. He will lick a finger and he will just hold it up to the air. He says, "I can," and basically he's casting detect magic.
cast it.
Yeah. So do that, and basically he's going to say, "Well, look, if you can feel it in that direction, it might be that I can hone us in a bit more if we go. We'll probably have to go soon."
Lead on, Sergeant.
As you cast
I'm
that
back.
spell, because of how the spell is worded, you turn to look in the direction that Amir pointed, and you can see brightly lit silhouettes everywhere. Like, there's just not one magical item around you. You are detecting magic from all around you.
No. Well, that doesn't narrow it down at all.
There's a lot
However,
of magic in this.
how often would Valence have used this spell, do you reckon?
It's probably something he would use very rarely to, you know, a little string to his detective bow, perhaps.
This time, this feels a little bit different. What you see looks off, whereas you would have seen like silhouettes or shadows, or like even like silhouettes of like footprints, or just like almost like an X-ray vision of like seeing an object through a wall. The things you're seeing now are hazy and oily, and almost if you're trying to focus on one silhouette in particular, your gaze just slips off of it. You can't maintain it.
They sort of people size.
Some of them, yes.
There's, I'll pass on this information to anyone who's listening. I'll say I think maybe we should just sneak out and see what happens. I don't know what's out there, but I'm worried.
Hmm.
We're going to cut back to Bray. Miss Bray, you are in your little cage. You're doing your own thing. And you start to hear the ringmaster's voice.
Oh God.
You hear, "I trust. Well, we've got everything in place. We added what you asked to do, the wine and all the beer that they've been drinking, especially the ones for the people at the guardhouse. So everything seems to be set for your little coup d'etat, as it were. And now I would ask for my payment." We hear the jingling of coins and the rustling of cloth. "Ah, yes. Well, I thank you. This should get me and my people far away from what you plan to do."
Do I hear a name?
No names. "And now, if you'll excuse me, I should probably get everything else here all tied up so you can do your thing." "Thank you, Mr. O'Connor. You have proven most valuable to us."
Oh god.
We bid you farewell with a contract fulfilled.
I'm gonna hear Zeke fucking bust in and go. Just out of
Well.
nowhere.
Well, yes. You, just goodbye now. I would get my.
Oh shit.
Oh. That makes sense, I guess.
Did they teleport? Was that noise a teleport?
You should know by now. A loose end cannot be left, Mr. Ringmaster.
Oh shit.
Join all those that you have caused suffering in the afterlife, while we still let you keep it.
Oh shit.
You hear a body fall to the floor,
Oh, good. It saves us
Oh.
doing it.
and
Oh, that way to kick
the
his
voice
ass.
goes, disperse through the camp, set it ablaze, enter the village through the broken wall.
Do I feel the power from my bonds weaken?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Run and burn and maim and tear.
Hmm.
Take everyone we can turn to our side.
Oh god.
So shall it be, the first blow struck in a war that shall last eons.
Oh god.
Sound of footsteps walk away. Everything quietens for a moment, and the scent of smoke starts to rise in your nostrils.
Ah.
And you hear a fumbling with it's like the blanket is pulled off of your cage, and you see the ringmaster, a massive fuck off chest wound in his head, like just heart, like 90% of his torso is just
Oh
gone.
my god.
The
My,
only
my
reason
mouth is agape.
I'm surprised you're not dropping a quip from that.
he's like, well then, I guess I should drop all pretense. He kind of pulls himself up and starts to like fumble with a set of keys and just trying to unlock your cage with like blood-stained hands. You know,
Ah.
I know I haven't been the nicest of men for you. There are others that would
None-
have been worse.
Sorry.
I
I
took
say,
you away.
wasn't necessary, you man.
I took you away from someone that would have done unspeakable things to you.
I appreciate that.
He kind of unlocks the cage, and he reaches a hand and grabs your head and pushes his thumb onto like the little jewel that's on your
Head.
like on your circlet.
Yeah.
And he pushes like the ring off his finger, which you now know to be the control of it, and he
Yeah.
grips it, and you can hear like the cracking of glass as blood starts to pour from his hand.
Oh shit.
As long as you live, those things die.
I promise you, they will.
With the last of my strength, I imbue this on you. As long as those things live, you will never die.
Ooh.
Okay.
And his eyes start to unfocus, and he slumps backwards. And
Oh, as he goes to slump, I'll grab him by his head, and kind of help him gently down because I know he's obviously done. So I fly out, grab his head, and as he kind of clutch him downwards as he falls, if that makes sense. So he doesn't
Yeah.
go down with too much of a thud.
as you grab him, you notice he kind of like he forced himself back into like just some form of coherence.
Mhm.
He goes, "The others, they came for you tonight."
Where's
He
my
kind of
axe?
he points a shaking finger over towards the other side of the camp and go, "We're in
Yeah.
there. Equipment.
Okay.
It's in the loot tent.
Right. Okay.
Your axe is here." And he kind of reaches into his, like he reaches into a pouch and like basically pulls out a full size axe,
Way. Thank you.
hands it to you, and goes,
Mm.
"So Ray." And as the last breath leaves his
That-
lungs, and he
I might
dies
be
in
at
your
peace. I'll be at peace. And then she'll close his eyes and say, "In the end, you actually died a man." Like, okay. And I'll fly off to where he said they were.
Take the pouch. Take the pouch.
Take the pouch.
It's a bag of holding. Take the pouch.
Oh, I'll take the pouch. Yeah, I'll take the pouch. Yeah. If it's a
Like
bag
he's
of
not gonna fucking need, is he?
Yeah. So I'll take the pouch.
As you
if it's a
start to
bag.
fly away, you notice that things are not good in the
Oh, shit.
carnival. There are shadowy,
Okay.
quick figures darting around, snatching people off the street, snatching fellow performers away. People you know suddenly pulled into the darkness by unseen claws.
Oh fuck!
As you come running up to
I'm
the
flying,
tent
by the way.
well, as you come flying up to the tent that your friends are in, you see like an adult male disguised as one of the dudes, like gesturing towards you, like, the fuck in here, what the fuck is wrong with this place? And we're going to transition you all over to a new map, as all of you are basically
Ooh.
grabbed and bundled out. Welcome to the new Serat hack.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Oh
Looks
shit!
like home.
Oh, fuck, that's impressive.
This isn't the Fey realm.
As you all come crashing out.
We're not in
flames
Kansas
are starting
anymore,
to-
guys.
Everyone else, you are now reunited with Bray, but as you all come crashing out the tent with Serena and Mr. Valence, you notice the other guy is Private Rawn,
Ooh.
and
Okay.
he's there, and they're stunned at what to do, and two creatures just jump out of the flames and start to run towards you.
Can I go towards one of their necks with my axe?
Yeah, you cannot, because one of them jumps out,
I'm kidding.
and as they both jump out and start to run towards you, you all suddenly realize the only three of you that are armed are the two watchmen and Bray. The rest of you are unarmed, and that is where we are going to stop for tonight.
I mean, I don't necessarily need to be armed. I have magic, but still, it's
I
not
had
good.
the weapons you just did. Yeah. Ah.
There are limits to magic if we don't have our focuses, Vix.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
You do now.
I do now.
I love how I'm pretty much immortal unless these things die.
I will say though, just because you're immortal doesn't mean you cannot suffer physical damage.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah. It,
Yeah.
Immortality is a curse. It's not the
Yeah.
boon everyone thinks it is.